Hello. Let me turn this light on. Alright. First thing first, man. Every time I'm on the road and I see certain commercial property or land or even houses for sale, I get so pissed because I already know who's about to buy them up. While we sit in the back laughing, chilling, getting high, or going to the club, blowing money on bullshit, these folks are buying up all these properties, making all this money that we can be making. My thing is this. This is for a lot of y'all who not really teaching y'all people on how to manage their money or even save it for an opportunity like this. Kids or teens or whoever y'all are always trying to turn up or feel like y'all can make a better situation with a worse one. Stack your money and know what you're gonna do with it before you spend it. If there's anything you want to become in life, you can become it. There are certain grants and loans that are presented to you to even get it started. Now, if you have a little bit of money, save it because you can't even imagine how much you can really save. Because once an opportunity comes where you can get a building, a house, or even land to be able to build anything on there, you have equity, you have ownership. You have ownership, you have power. But if you keep on blowing money and then you keep finding yourself renting a car or renting an apartment, you steady giving these folks all this money that's not going towards nothing. You can even rent to own. But my thing is this about too many of our people don't know what they want to be when they grow up. And they pass the age of 18. That's why you teach your kids early on what they need to do. Help them map out what goals they need to set in order to reach them. And then once the opportunity presents itself, bam, 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 everything will start falling in place. Keep God first, family second, everything else will come in order. But this is just a public service announcement that messes me up. Every time you're out there on the road and you see certain things for sale, actually look up that information. Write down the address, get more information on it because people don't use their minds. Once everything is bought up by these folks and we sitting out assed out with nothing, if it was a new world order, they will be able to push some of us out because we don't have no ownership, no equity. And let's just say if you did own something, you have that equity, you can get a loan up to 225 grand, and that's to make sure your business stays afloat. You can sit on the rest to make sure you take care of any difficulties or any technical problems. But please, to a lot of y'all who still have good credit and a good background, do not dry mess it up because once you do that, that was your future investment on your future or whatever you wanted to do or be when you grow up. Quit being the Indian and start being the chief. You do not have to follow suit. Please. Just because one person is doing this doesn't mean you have to do this. Find your own craft and master it and develop it. And don't have too many outrageous or fantasized goals or dreams. If you look at all the walks of life, it's always going to be business, but too many people are focused on making money instead of helping out their community, their city, or their people. But when you start thinking like that, more job opportunities will come far as working if you choose to work. If you're that type of person, they'd rather just work for a person. That's still a pop up. Or you can have your own business providing whatever service you want and have your own workers. Then we'll be able to provide jobs for our people instead of competing with our people and damn near all of us are working for somebody else. Instead of having your own business, providing jobs for your people, or leaving a business for your kids, or having even jobs for your kids to teach them how to run the business. Make way to make a way for someone else. We are always the consumers instead of the producers. While these folks sitting back laughing, making all this money, a lot of our people rather sit back in the same hood, and we don't even own nothing in. Kill our own people, lead our people into their own destruction, and eventually your own. Think, think. And if you don't know what you want to be, you better start Googling some ideas and seeing how much they make. And if that's what you want to do, start mapping out how you're going to get there. If you need help, hit me, because I get tired of seeing people mess up their opportunity before my eyes, and it's like they don't even know what all they could have got. They don't know what all they could have done. They don't know what all people they could have helped. And not only that, you let down your people. The people who care about you, brothers, sisters, mother, whoever. And if you got kids, you're on the verge of letting them down.